right? As I said, we are like full of that intensity, that angst. It's in all of us. Talk to us about these action sequences.
Devara is, I've been, when Karan sir and Apurva sir and Anil sir, the three mascots of Devara, the three musketeers as well, when they stepped in, Shiva, when he narrated the script to them, and when they saw a few visuals of the movie, I was really shocked seeing their reactions. And that's when I came to know that, this movie will definitely work. This movie is, I would call it an action drama. It is extremely high on action. Right. Saif sir would definitely agree with me. There was some physically strenuous action sequence we both have been part of. Right. It is definitely high on action. Peter Hines, then we had Anil Arasu, and then especially we had Solomon, who's worked for RRR as well, the National Award winner. He has actually extensively worked on the overwater and the underwater sequences of Devara. And we've shot for about 38 odd days underwater and about close to 60 odd days overwater. So that itself was a chunk of 100 days to 80 to 100 days. So it is phenomenal action you probably haven't seen before. And the kind of water interactions, the kind of CGIs we've blended into those action sequences are phenomenal. So Devara is very high on action. And I would just can't wait for the world to see it.
I'm sure, sir. We're going to love it. Ek baar zordar taliyan for this amazing team, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so we have a set of these questions that I've given the high expectations for your action-packed performance in Devara Part 1. Can you give us a sneak peek into any particular intense fight sequence or say a stunt that you're really excited for?
Well, Amarji, right? Amar, do we have here? Do we have Amarji here? Okay, so, oh, hi, great. So I can't point out on one such particular action sequence, or I definitely would not point out on one stunt or a sequence. But I'm sure Anil sir, Apurva sir, and Karan sir will agree with me. I think the last half an hour or 40 minutes of Devara is going to rock you all. So I can't wait. I just can't wait for people to watch that. The visual what my director Shiva had in his mind, and I just can't wait for the world to see it. that's.
And you're riding that giant fish. Talk to us about
shark.
That
was a shark.
The shark.
Yes.
So how was it like?
No, like you should tell me, how was that? How did it look?
We loved it. Loved that scene.
Well, I didn't. I hated shooting for it. That was one of the sequences which really took a lot of time.
Giving us masala.
Oh, seriously. I was in a 200 by 150 tank, which was about 5.5 feet. And that shot literally took like almost a full day to get it right. So
But it is marvelous. Whatever we saw there, it is like amazing. Give it up for NTR Junior, ladies and gentlemen. Karan sir, that's what.
बहुत nervous हूँ मैं because after RRR, this is my next film post RRR. और वैसे भी RRR was with my co-actor also, Mr. Ramcharan. This is my solo release after 6 years. So there is a lot of nervousness which is building up. But I'm very happy to launch the trailer of Devara in the city of Mumbai. Because the experience we've had when we were promoting for RRR was just surreal. The acceptance of North has just shocked us all. And I hope it repeats with Devara.
I'm sure it's going to happen this time again. Just one last thing, Tarak bhai. You have to talk to us about, we know that your contemporaries, they've broken a lot of records. Every now and then we say, sales record itna bana, itne tickets bike. But here, nobody has seen the trailer ab tak. Nobody has seen it. But in North America, you are already breaking records. 1 million se upar ke pre-sales. Exactly. For the premiere. Again, I have to reiterate that nobody has seen the trailer, and you're already, the tickets are just going off the shelf. And how? What do you have to say? How do you do it?
There's nothing we've done anything about it, but I think it's God's blessings and the love which has always been showered by the fans and the audience. So I'm always indebted.
You are fabulous. Thank you so much for
so
this.
much.
And of course, seen the trailer. Ab kya bolna hai? Ek aakhri cheez.
I always want to thank them for all the love and all the support they've given me over the years of being an actor. And I don't know. I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot I need to thank them for. But I would just this humble thanks. Thank you for being there with me.
Saif sir, closing remarks, I would say. What do you have to say to all the fans? Tarak sir, one last thing. Talk to us about Shiva sir. Is he like always this like?
Have you seen him answer your questions? It's always
That's what I'm saying.
it's like that long.
I was afraid he.
Shiva is a master in especially when in dialogues. You know, if your dialogue needs to be so much for you to like, let's say a kilometer, for you to like express your angst or whatever it is, to express something. Shiva's dialogues are just 200 meters.
Right.
They're just 200 meters. So, and I don't know how he does it. He's extremely talented. I mean, I told you, I've been his friend for a very long time. We've been friends for a very long time. He just delivers the same expression in 200 meters. So it's like very few words, but the expression is so deep.
Precise and to the point, right? For you, you know, you portrayed these dark and complex characters earlier, and as I said, everything that we've seen from you on that big screen has been awesomeness. Here, how is Bhaira different, or should I say, what were those distinct qualities or the unqualities in Bhaira that you said, yes, I want to do this?
Well, firstly, I was really excited, like I said, to get offered a big movie made, you know, from Andhra. And from the South industry that's given us so many incredible movies. And I think the future is going to be collaborations between North and South. And I think of it in terms of like you say, a pan-Indian kind of scenario. Anyway, this role, I was very happy that Tariq ji wanted me in it, and Shiva sir wanted me in it. I think they'd seen Omkara and remembered it, and I have to thank Vishal ji for that still. Right. It was a very interesting character because, you know, there's a young version, there's an older version, there's crazy makeup, and also I wouldn't, you know, it's more of an anti-hero than a straight antagonist, and there's many layers to it, and it was just absolutely lovely doing it. Right. It's like an entry, a debut into a new kind of cinema, right. And, you know, according to me, the cutting edge of Indian cinema right now. So it's great for me to be here.
Well, he said it, ladies and gentlemen, he said it. You know, talking about the man of masses, of course, the world is talking about him. Aur ab se nahi, kab se. So how was it collaborating with him?
And it was amazing. I mean, we met and we had a laugh from day one. He's a very easygoing person who wears his stardom lightly, which I like. And offset, a very, very friendly, welcoming person. We had a laugh from the first day, and he visited me in my van while I was waiting for a shot and made me feel so comfortable. Right. And we had a lovely laugh. He's invited me to his home and offered to cook food, and he's one of the most hospitable people I've worked with, a really, really nice, down-to-earth guy. But when the camera's on and when I saw him shooting on the set, he seems to grow in stature in front of the camera and becomes a larger-than-life person, which is a very great star quality to have. And when it's cut, he's back to being a normal, fun person. So I think he's been great, and it's been so nice working with him. He was also very patient because it's a new language for me. Right. And he was so supportive. Looking into his eyes and saying dialogues to him never made me feel anything except confident. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very versatile Saif Ali Khan Saab.